Alright, bbay40 back with another video, and the reason I'm doing this is because I just popped into Endless Wave just to see how. I haven't played it in a week or two because I've been trying out some other maps, doing videos on other maps and giving some strategies, ideas for other ones like the laboratory. And to my surprise, I found that they had, not only did they do this on Expressway, I just did a video on that, but they've also gone and, in my opinion, ruined the Endless Wave market map by adding another spawn. And I honestly, this video is pretty much just going to be a bitch fest, honestly. I like this game, and I've been playing it a lot, and I enjoyed it, and now they just, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know where they're getting this influence from to keep going in there and making the game more and more and more difficult. Eventually you're going to hit a point where you're just going to piss everybody off and nobody's going to want to play the game anymore. So you developers at Peak Development Studios, I hope you're listening. I hope you catch this video, because honestly I think you're screwing up. You're ruining a good thing. You really are. And this may just be my opinion. I know other people are upset about it because I've talked to other players. One other player who's been playing this game for a couple of years now, they really enjoyed it, and now they won't play it anymore because you've messed with it so much. You've gone so far astray from the original theme or the original challenge of the game that you've taken away the fun that veteran players have come to enjoy about the game. And I've got the same gripes with Beacon Studios and their Zombie Rush game. They have essentially ruined the game by just doing too much to it and being just jerks. Basically they are anyway. But I hope you take this to heart, because seriously, I'm having doubts as to whether or not I'm going to continue to keep playing your game, because this is just getting out of hand. You guys are getting really carried away with this, and like I said, I don't know who you're listening to. But I think if people are telling you that's not tough enough, or people are telling you that they want to see more and more and more, they're just blowing wind up your skirt. They're pulling your leg. They're playing you. Honestly, they just love the idea that they can influence you to make changes to the game, and they don't care how much you screw it up in the process. So take my advice. Stop it. Just stop all this crap. Just leave well enough alone. You have a good thing, don't ruin it. So, this is ridiculous. This map was already difficult enough, and it was fun because it was challenging. But now you made it about impossible. A spawn right next to the generator. One more spawn you have to defend against and lay wire down for it is just... you don't have time to just sit back and shoot zombies, because you're constantly, throughout the entire 3.5 minutes, running around trying to find wire and defend these different portals, these different spawns. And honestly, personally, I think you ruined this game now. You ruined this map anyway. And there's better things you could have done also with the Expressway, which I think you ruined that one too. But not so much as this. This was just disastrous in my opinion. This was a very, very stupid move. And I hope you stop this. This is just ridiculous. You have 3 different modes in this game, okay? You don't need to make all 3 of them so difficult that nobody enjoys them. Leave your casual, your regular mode alone. Stop butchering it like this. This is just ridiculous. If you want to make things difficult for these people who keep saying, oh, it's not tough enough, I could do it, I want more. Make a separate game if you have to for them. Take out your hardcore and separate it out into a separate game that these people who think they're so great can play themselves, and leave your normal game alone. So honestly, this is just, you guys are ruining the game, in my opinion. You're taking the fun out of it. You had a great idea, you had some great maps, and they were fun to play. And if you keep modifying them, making it more and more and more difficult, you're going to drive everybody away, especially new players. New players are not going to enjoy the game at all. They're not going to want to play this. They might try it a few times and see how ridiculous it is, and they won't come back. There's a lot of other games out there to play. You know, people don't have to play this one. You know, people only play games that they enjoy. They play games that they like and they have fun with. And you guys are taking the fun out of the game. You really are. You're getting carried away with it. I mean, there's a lot of the things I could gripe about, but I'm not gonna, because most of the stuff is not you know, not a game stopper, not a game changer. It's not that big a deal, you know. But this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna go back and look at all the other maps now to see what else you screwed up. Seriously, I mean, honestly, this is a screw up. This is a major screw up. The game was fun the way it was. It was fun because you actually had a chance to get to higher waves. Even if you didn't have a really good crew, I mean, even if people shot out the side windows, which you know they're not supposed to, but they do it anyway, you still could have made it past wave 20 and had some fun. But this is just, like I said, it's too much. You guys are getting carried away. And I don't understand why you're doing this. It doesn't make any sense. Because basically what you're doing is taking the fun out of the game. And you can actually make a game too difficult for people to enjoy. So, I mean, think about that. If any of you developers from Peak Development Studios, if you watch this video and you're listening to me, think about what you're doing. Because honestly, you're doing too much. So reconsider. And stop listening to these people who are telling you it's not tough enough, or are telling you that they want more and want it tougher and harder. And I mean, you've already driven hardcore to the point where it's impossible to play. I won't play hardcore. Basically, I won't do it. And classic, even I don't even play classic anymore because it's no fun. It's just too difficult. Without a team of players who work together, who know what they're doing, it's a waste of time. You can't do it by yourself. You can't go solo in the classic and run the whole game yourself all the way, make it to wave 10. Nobody can do it. Honestly, I don't believe anybody can do it. But you can in regular. In most maps, a high-level player like myself can survive 10 rounds in regular. And it's fun, it's challenging. But not impossible. And that's basically what you're doing. You're making hardcore is impossible, classic is almost impossible, and now you've gone and ruined this map. Sure, there's still some challenge. Most players could probably make it to wave 15 maybe, and which is what we did in this particular run. We made it to wave 15, maybe 16 I think we made it to. And it was okay, but like I said, it wasn't nearly as fun as it was before. But anyway, hope you take this to heart. I hope you listen to someone who is an experienced player. I am an experienced player. You can see I'm level 130 in this game, and I played other zombie games, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. I know what I know how to play these games. Basically, you know, I can live as long as the best of them sometimes. There's been many times I've been the last man standing in this map and other maps. So, but honestly, it's getting to the point where you're taking the fun out of the game. And so I hope you reconsider any further changes to any of the maps. And if you really have to appease some people in your server who are bitching and want more and more and more, make a separate game for them. Take hardcore and separate it out into a separate game so they can go and play in that, and you can just keep modifying that all you want to. But leave well enough alone. Let people have fun. Anyway, enough of my bitch fest. I'll get off my high horse. Thank you for watching. If you agree with my comments, give a thumbs up. If not, give a thumbs down if you want. I don't care. But thanks for watching.